Don't bother. Alright, geezers. In today's Breaking Truths, I've actually got some ideas. I've got some ideas I want to share with you, dear viewer. Three ideas. There's a film idea, there's a game show idea, and there's a third thing, right? So hear me out. Hear these ideas out. Idea one: clown race war. Now, I can see this film having real fucking legs, right? It's clown race war. You've got, I imagine, The Rock is in it. Keanu Reeves, perhaps. And you could argue, big man Earth apologist, you can't just say clown race war. Listen, right? I don't have a script yet. Everyone knows the dream comes first, and you script around it. So we've already got step one done. Clown race war. Claron, this is going to be the film that makes you a star, mate. So go to my Gmail, www. at gmail.com. Enter my promo code Earth2 and go to tryfoom.com. Get some lovely, vaporous air. I don't think Foom like me anymore, to be honest. Idea two, right, this one's a little bit more avant-garde. This one's a little bit more, experimental, shall we say. Bondage shrub. Right? No? Okay. Idea three, this is the money maker. Yeah, this is the one that's going to make Daddy a gajillionaire. It's called No Laughing Matter. Okay, and it's a game show. I can imagine ITV picking this up. I will get to the truths. Give me a second. It's starring and hosted by me, obviously. I'm the guy that has the idea. I'm the guy with the face. I'm the only bloke who could pull this off, alright? Have you seen the ratings I bring to this channel? I'm ratings gold. It's either ratings gold or ratings syphilis. I haven't decided which. And the premise of the show, right, is kind of like Takeshi's Castle meets Hole in the Wall. Comment below, do you remember? Hit game show, Hole in the Wall. Mixed with kind of like a more classic game show, right? You answer questions and whatnot. And there's obstacle course elements. And it's like a hybrid of lots of different ideas all at once. It's like WarioWare. Do you remember WarioWare on the Wii? It's like that made into a game show. But the premise is you have to do the whole show without laughing. And the money builds up throughout the show. It's like every second £1,000 is added to the jackpot. And once you laugh or giggle or anything, you are off the show. Your money is gone. No second chances, nothing, right? And the person who can go the longest without laughing wins the jackpot. It's called No Laughing Matter. And like you play them old clips of Mr. Bean or whatever. There's slapstick moments. There's some like really sort of joyous japes and jovial, escapades happening here. And I think it would be a really decent show, right? I could see it coming on after, I don't know, Tipping Point. Tipping Point shit, mate. Tipping Point. No, we can be honest now. Tipping Point is crap. So I could see this replacing Tipping Point. Easy, mate. It'll be hosted by me. And it's called No Laughing Matter, right? Money. This will be the tagline. Money. It's no laughing matter, right? And you have to go the entire show without laughing, while like everyone is trying to make you laugh. And it's got sort of elements of like a Japanese game show. Oh, hot wax or bullet hand. And he comes on a skateboard. There's an octopus on a skateboard, and there's like dancing kawaii girls. It's mental. It is Japanese game show done in British style, right? I think it's a really decent idea. And you've got like the obstacle course, And you try not to laugh watching the other contestants get whacked in the face with some sort of, I don't know, red amalgus balloon. They're getting shot by like samurais with water guns. It could be really fucking cool. I think it would be really neat, and it would have an international audience because it would have that kind of reach. And there'd be lots of different like regional spin-offs. America would do its own version and it would be shit. And I think it would be really good. No laughing matter. So if anyone working at ITV hears this, please help. Please help. I'm stuck in the internet. Get me out of here. But I think it's a really decent idea. Where do you send ideas in, right? Because I've got a fantastic letter written in green ink that is just waiting to be sent. Those are my 3 ideas. What do you think about it? Rank them, perhaps. You've got Clown Race War, that's a film, starring The Rock and Keanu Reeves. And weirdly enough, is Jackie Chan still alive? I feel Jackie Chan makes a little cameo. Yeah, he is still alive. Wonderful. I feel Jackie Chan makes a cameo in it. I don't know why. It came to me in a dream, right? This is sort of like a quasi-religious experience. It came to me as a vision. You've got Bondage Shrub. Need I say more? And then you've got the one I'm most confident in. To be completely transparent, dear viewer, the one I have most faith in is No Laughing Matter. It's an ITV game show. It's kind of like Japanese game shows, but done Britishly, Britastically, right? And the entire premise of the show, it's not to, get questions right. It's not to, win the obstacle course. It is to go the longest without laughing. And it's like real psychological shit. There's real psychological, like, nonsense there. And then the people that are out of the game, they are then brought back to try and crack the remaining opponents in like a vengeance, right? If I can't have the money, no one will. And there's like sad clowns. There's like a real clown motif. You know me, dear viewer. I love harlequins. I love pierrots. What other clowns are there? Clowns, right? Clown breeds. Right, this is research. Hang on a minute. This is research for Clown Race War. Clown breeds. Breeds and subtypes. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. North American goofball, right? A rather solitary and quiet clown. These are good for both single people and also large families. They are very sweet, full stop, and like playing games with the kids. They get along reasonably well with others, but are typically not good with large crowds of other clowns. White face clown. Oh, you can't do that in the year 2025, mate. Clown. We're going to learn something about clowns. You've got jesters, of course. That's a classic there. Court jesters. I need types. Here we go. You've got circus clowns. You've got blackface clowns. You can't do that in the year 2025, mate. You've got buffoon. That has no blue link. That leads me nowhere. You've got harlequin, my personal favourite, of course. Jester. Mimes, of course. There'd be mimes trying to crack the contestants. Maybe the host. Maybe I'm dressed as a mime. Maybe I'm fully black and whited up. You know what I mean? Pierrot, another favourite. Pueblo. Or sacred clown. Rodeo clown. Whiteface clown. I'm getting off the beaten path here. In today's Breaking Truths, how long have I done? 9 minutes talking about absolute crap. In today's, no one watches this. It's a beautiful thing. I am invincible, dear viewer. In today's Breaking Truths, China bans OnlyFans, calling it a quote Western disease that causes society to decay. What do you think about that? Of course, nice Mr. Xi Jinping the Ping, I believe is his name. Nice Mr. Ping there. Of course, last honest man on the internet, I'll be completely transparent. I'm no fan of the Chinese people. Give Hong Kong back, you red bastard. But I do have to begrudgingly say they're kind of right, right? Mr. Ping, love him or hate the guy, he has some like decent takes here and there. And this, I feel, is one of them, right? Because when it's a third party sexually objectifying women, it's bad. And we understand it's bad and it shouldn't be done. But when it's women incentivized to objectify themselves, all of a sudden it's empowering. All of a sudden it's feminist to sexually objectify yourself as, I'll say it, dear viewer, a toy for the money of men. I think Mr. Ping is correct here, to be honest. Rumour has it they're going to start their own alternative, a Chinese-based only chance. No? Okay. All right. I am bombing hard on this one, aren't I? Well, I'm having fun. If no one else is having fun, and they aren't, I am tickled, okay? No, I've always felt this way. When it's men objectifying women, it's wrong and it's, evil. But when it's women objectifying women, all of a sudden it's like sunshine and roses and girl power. I'm sorry, you lesing out, doing Requiem for a Dream, arse to arse with another lesbian, live in 4K for the entertainment of horny, fuckless men, is not feminist. If that makes me some sort of misogynophobe, sue me. Care. Come round, lock me up, throw away the care. Right, I don't give a fuck if that makes me some sort of misogynophobe. I'm more pro-women than any of these fucking feminists, and that can be proven with data, dear viewer. We can prove that I am the most pro-woman person on the internet right now. Okay, at least in this video. So, I begrudgingly have to agree with our benevolent Red Emperor. Long live he and his 1,000-year Ping dynasty. Yeah, I think we should ban it, frankly. I think it's a failure of society that there are people out there that are desperate enough to sell themselves on the internet. It's a form of soft prostitution, and I can't get behind it. And it's important to remember two things. One, the vast majority of women on these platforms make peanuts. They make no money. And B, you have to remember, this is forever, right? I'm going to blow your mind here, my view piglet. What was her name? Mila Kunis? No. Mia Khalifa. You know who I'm talking about. She was only doing porn for 3 months. That's real, by the way. Look that up. She was doing porn for 3 months. Imagine having your entire life defined by a 3-month window of time. Right? Imagine signing up for that. You will be defined by the next 3 months forever. And it's even worse when it is something with such social stigma like the adult entertainment industry. Right? So I think we don't do enough to protect women. I feel the entire thing is predatory. It is women being predated on by a corporation. Those women are then predating on sad, desperate, usually quite deranged young men, sometimes not so young men. It's all predatory from top to bottom. The entire thing is predatory. Women predating on men, men predating on women, because then you have, the parasocial relationship. You hear the horror stories. Some geezer turns up, tracks them down, cuts their head off and waves it around on Instagram Live like a fucking trophy. Right? We need to protect women. We need to protect men. We need to gut these fucking corporations, okay? We need to take... essentially what I'm saying is we need to nationalise OnlyFans and make it clean, make it above board and regulate the fuck out of it. All right. In other truths, oh, yeah, oh, God. Speaking of not getting away with that in 2025, a few Finnish politicians doubled down their support for the former Miss Finland, who made the Asian racist gesture a few days ago. Yeah, the Finnish people aren't serious. They are backwards. They are given a pass in their backwoodicity. That's a real word, I've said it now, because they are such a non-player. They are such a non-entity. Like, realistically, now, what the fuck has Finland ever given the world? I'm being serious now. At least with Iceland, Björk, right? Wonderful. Wonderful pop royalty Björk. Switzerland, expensive chocolate, cuckoo clocks. Holland, you know, hanging upside down in some sort of piss play torture garden in Amsterdam. Right? They have like cultural touchstones, at least. Clogs, being shat on by a German hiker, etc., etc. They've got like cultural moments. Not many, but they've got them. What the fuck has Finland given the world? Right? I'm not fucking with you now. I can't think of a single thing. Sweden gave the world IKEA, right? And meatballs, Swedish meatballs. I legitimately feel Finland, Lithuania, Albania, these are non-entities. These are also rands, right? Now, love or hate the French, they've given the world stuff. Love or hate America, they've given the world stuff. Finland has given fuck all to anyone, and they collaborated with the Nazis. So I will fact check it, although I legitimately don't feel they've given the world anything. Why shouldn't Finland be eviscerated? Elvis rated. Eviscerate. And then the AI is going to scold me. Oh, Christ. The question of why shouldn't Finland be eviscerated appears to refer to the idea of Finland being invaded or destroyed. Reasons why this should not happen centre on Finland's strong sovereignty, where advanced defence capabilities, yeah, they got nothing on the RAF though, high quality of life, I'll give over. It's great, brilliant, wonderful life doing Asian face in absolute irrelevancy. And status as a democratic nation. That tells me nothing. What have they given to the world? Sorry if this is a bit too genocidal. I feel nations have to warrant their existence. Otherwise, they should be absorbed by larger countries. Right? I'm talking Luxembourg. I'm talking Belgium. I'm talking Austria. They're German. Okay, they are. Now, fair enough. The little, that little Hitler bloke with the gay haircut, the fruity haircut, that I'm going to talk to your manager haircut. He agreed with me, but that doesn't make me a Nazi. That makes Adolf Hitler a fan of Earth apologies.
Oh, Himmler, get in here now. The funny Earthman has posted again.
At last, a viewer. Oh, God, NATO membership. Okay. No, I'm getting nothing. I am getting nothing on why we shouldn't actually eviscerate them. Like, seriously. Okay, fine. I'll spell it out for you. What's that? Sorry, getting distracted. Easily distracted, this one. As evidenced by the first 10 minutes of this video. Why, hang on, better question. Why should Finland exist? Because, like, seriously though, I give a pass to a lot of countries. Poland, safe, right? Spain, safe. Portugal, safe. Canada, safe. Fine, right? I'd even give Hong Kong a pass. Give it back, you red bastards. Finland, though, all of that fetish Europe region of the world, I'm not convinced. Now, fair enough, if they formed like a federation of beard twiddlers and hikers and clog enthusiasts and cuckolds. All right, now we're talking. You can scrape together all of your combined cultural currency and warrant your existence in my eyes. Right now, as like Solo, you're like Peter Banks outside of Genesis. You do not survive. Why should Finland exist? Finland, quote, should exist because it offers a highly successful model for society. Okay, as do the other Nordic countries. So again, it's not enough. I'm sorry, that is not enough. Other Nordic countries do it better. But what have they given to the world? Really though, what have they given to the world? I feel like if we took Finland over, we would reap the benefits of Finland existing and Finland wouldn't exist, right? What has... No, I'm getting to the bottom of this, mate. What has Finland done other than side with the Nazis? What has Finland contributed to the world? Okay, they created sauna culture. Not convinced. Okay, it seems the only things that they have invented is Linux OS, Big Man Linux Penguin, yeah, his namesake. Heart rate monitors, which is nothing. My great granddad invented keyhole surgery. So my own family has given more to the world than all of Finland. That's British greatness for you, mate. That's British exceptionalism. One little island that took on the world and won. Yeah. Don't get me on that, dear viewer. I've got that lion-hearted fucking Churchillian blood coursing through me. So, yeah, Finland is a land of irrelevant, backwards fucking troglodytes. They've got a robust social safety net, but as do every other nation in that fetish Europe region. So I really feel Sweden or Iceland or, they should get together, form a supergroup and actually warrant their existence, right? Us and Poland, we could gang up on them and just, take them over. And maybe when I'm Prime Minister, in other truths, for fuck's sake. People having a go at Nikolai Farage don't know what kind of man he really is. This is some photos of him with a bowling kit. It's no big deal helping other to a man like Nikolai. Yeah, Nigel Farage isn't just helping one piss-tinted child. He's helping three. There's been a lot of slop, misinfo, slopaganda, I lovingly refer to it as. Here on screen is another example. You really can't read everything you believe on the internet, mate. And I'm not going to get too political in this episode. I'm so sick of talking about politics at the moment. Okay. I want to have a laugh. You know what I mean? I want to have a laugh about Finland really, realistically, not warranting its existence. I don't want to talk about, the dark days ahead for my great fucking nation. The nation I fucking love. No, I don't want this. I don't want this. So, just keep an eye out. If there's, I've seen it firsthand. AI slop painting Keir Starmer as an authoritarian, kind of like neo-Marxist, but also simultaneously painting him as a feckless incompetent. You can't really have it both ways, I'm afraid. Either he's some sort of Machiavellian, evil, sort of George Soros-funded, in the basement of the White House with lizards wearing hoods round a fucking hologram of the Earth demon, or he's just a bit of a knob. Right? You can't have it both ways, right? Which is it? Is he tripping over his own feet, or is he, creating 1984 for real? In other truths, oh, for fuck's sake, Mr. Beast, our lovely granddad. There's a few stories here. Mr. Beast has joined the Atomwaffen division. I don't know what that is. I assume it's some sort of non-profit organisation, knowing him, his charitable self in time for Christmas. Yeah, here's one of the videos he recently did. $1 Terracell versus $1 gigajillion Terracell. What do you think about that? Do comment below. It is a little bit concerning that he is really moving his content in quite a dark direction, frankly. Maybe Mr. Beast could do Bondage Shrub. Yeah. Justin, world's biggest YouTuber, quote, Mr. Beast to launch financial services platform. What do you think about that? Mr. Beast is, of course, a billionaire now. He's undeserving of being a billionaire. I feel there should be a personal charisma, like aptitude test you have to pass in order to become a billionaire. You should be capped at 999 million until you can prove you're at least somewhat likable. Right, we need more Rockefellers. We don't need more Joshua Donaldsons. His name should be Josh. We've done this song and dance so many times in the past. And closing, yeah, speaking of AI slopaganda, this came up on my feed. Quote, Bono spotted as Domino's opens new store. Yeah, this image was really fucking believable. I thought this was real for a second. But rest assured, no, Bono was not pictured outside of a new Domino's. It's quite hard to tell, but if you look at the sign behind this amalgam of Bono, this absolute facsimile of the U2 frontman, it's gibberish, right? I think it's trying to be English. But like, if you zoom in, you will have to zoom in to see what I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sense, mate. It's just gobbledygook. So don't be fooled. No, Bono was not spotted as Domino's opened a new store. He still hasn't found what he's looking for. Okay, so let's chill out. I love you. God bless yourself. And as usual, comment below. Why should Finland exist? Because, like, realistically, I feel I'm